Ever wondered how much easier life could be with your own personal assistant? Well, that's exactly what a virtual assistant can do for you. These clever software agents are designed to perform a wide range of tasks based on your commands or questions. From setting alarms and managing your calendar to controlling smart home devices and answering trivia questions, virtual assistants are transforming our lives by making everyday tasks simpler and more efficient. These assistants often incorporate chatbot capabilities to simulate human conversation, making interaction easy and natural. Whether it's through text, a graphical interface, or voice, you can communicate with your virtual assistant just like you would with a fellow human. And the best part, your virtual assistant is always on, always ready, and never tires. Now picture this, an assistant who never sleeps, never gets tired, and is always ready to help. That's what a virtual assistant offers. Let's dive into the world of the most popular virtual assistants. First up, we have Siri, Apple's brainchild. Born in 2011, Siri was one of the first of its kind, bringing the concept of virtual assistants to the mainstream. Siri's strengths lie in her seamless integration with Apple's ecosystem. Whether you want to send a text, set a reminder, or even tell a joke, Siri's there to help. She's also multilingual and can understand and speak in numerous languages, making her a truly global assistant. Next is Amazon's Alexa. Alexa made her debut in 2014 as the voice of Amazon's Echo smart home devices. Alexa's main forte is her ability to work with a wide range of smart home devices. She can control everything from your lights to your thermostat, and her skills are constantly expanding. Alexa also shines in her ability to answer questions, play music, and even order pizza, all through a simple voice command. Then we have Google Assistant, Google's offering to the virtual assistant arena. Launched in 2016, Google Assistant excels in providing information. Thanks to Google's search engine backbone, Google Assistant can answer just about any question you throw at it. But that's not all. Google Assistant also works with a variety of smart home devices, can send texts and emails, and can even make phone calls. Last but not least, there's Bixby, Samsung's virtual assistant. Bixby, who emerged in 2017, is deeply integrated into Samsung's devices. Bixby's unique selling point is its ability to understand complex commands. You can tell Bixby to do several tasks at once, and it will follow your instructions to the letter. Bixby can also interact with a range of Samsung's smart home devices, making it a formidable competitor in the virtual assistant market. Each assistant has its own strengths, but they all aim to make your life easier. Each of these virtual assistants is constantly evolving, learning and growing, all in an effort to make our lives more convenient and connected. No matter which one you choose, you're getting a powerful tool that can help streamline your day and bring a touch of the future into your home. Siri and Alexa are two of the most popular virtual assistants. But how do they stack up against each other? Let's start with Siri, Apple's voice-activated virtual assistant. Siri is like your personal concierge, always ready to help you with anything from sending texts to finding a nearby restaurant. Siri's main strength is its integration with Apple's ecosystem. Whether you're using an iPhone, iPad, or Mac, Siri is there to assist you. It's particularly helpful if you're deeply entrenched in Apple's ecosystem with a HomePod or Apple Watch, as Siri can make handoffs between devices seamless. One thing to note about Siri is its ability to understand natural language. You can speak to Siri as you would to a human, and it will understand and respond. Siri is also known for its witty responses, making the interaction feel more human-like. On the other side of the ring, we have Alexa, Amazon's virtual assistant. Alexa shines when it comes to smart home integration. With a vast array of compatible devices, Alexa can control everything from your lights to your thermostat. If you have a smart home setup, Alexa might just be your best friend. Where Alexa really stands out is with its skills. These are essentially apps that you can enable to expand Alexa's capabilities. Whether you need recipe suggestions, want to play a game, or need a workout coach, there's likely an Alexa skill for that, but of course every rose has its thorn. Siri, while great for Apple users, isn't as friendly with non-Apple devices, and Alexa, despite its wide range of skills, isn't as conversational or intuitive as Siri. These limitations, however, don't take away from their impressive capabilities. In terms of privacy, both Siri and Alexa have stepped up their game. Both assistants now allow users to opt out of human review of their voice recordings, and they've made strides in making their data handling practices more transparent. While Siri and Alexa have their differences, they both offer a range of features to assist with everyday tasks. It all comes down to what you're looking for in a virtual assistant. Are you a dedicated Apple user? Or perhaps you're more invested in smart home technology? Your answer might just sway the scales in favor of one or the other. Let's turn our attention to Google Assistant and Bixby. What sets these two apart? The world of virtual assistants is vast and varied, and today we're taking a deep dive into two heavy hitters, Google Assistant and Samsung's Bixby. Both are designed to make your life easier, but their individual features, usability, and compatibility with other devices set them apart. Beginning with Google Assistant, it's known for its deep integration with Google's ecosystem. From Google Search to Google Maps, it's designed to provide seamless assistance across Google's suite of services. Its language processing capabilities are impressive, understanding and responding to natural speech patterns with ease. It's also compatible with a wide range of smart home devices, making it a strong contender for those heavily invested in Google's world. Then there's Bixby, Samsung's answer to the virtual assistant race. Bixby shines in its ability to perform complex tasks on Samsung devices. For instance, you can ask Bixby to open a web page, take a screenshot, and then email it to a contact, all in one command. It's a powerful tool for Samsung users, but its compatibility with non-Samsung devices is limited. Usability is another key differential. Google Assistant is often praised for its user-friendly interface and intuitive command system. It's designed to be helpful without being intrusive, stepping in when you need it and staying quiet when you don't. Bixby, on the other hand, has a steeper learning curve. It requires more specific commands, but once mastered, it can perform multi-step tasks that Google Assistant can't. Bixby's unique strength lies in its deep integration with Samsung's hardware and software, providing a level of control that's hard to match. In terms of device compatibility, Google Assistant takes the lead, supporting a vast array of smart home devices. Bixby, while offering strong integration with Samsung's ecosystem, falls short in supporting non-Samsung devices. Google Assistant and Bixby both bring unique features to the table, providing a variety of ways to streamline your day. Each has its strengths and weaknesses, and the choice between them often comes down to personal preference and the devices you use most frequently. With so many options, how do you choose the right virtual assistant for you? It's like picking a new phone or choosing a new pair of shoes. It's a personal decision, and it's all about what works best for you. First and foremost, consider device compatibility. It's all well and good if you're a fan of Siri, but if you're running an Android device, you're going to run into some issues. Similarly, Amazon's Alexa might be your top choice, but if you don't have any Amazon devices or products, you might be better off considering other options. So, take a look at what you already own and see which virtual assistants are compatible with your devices. Next, think about your personal preferences. Do you prefer a virtual assistant with a more human-like voice, or are you okay with something more robotic? Do you want your virtual assistant to have a sense of humor, or do you prefer it to be strictly business? These are all important considerations when choosing a virtual assistant. Then consider your specific needs. Are you looking for a virtual assistant to help you manage your calendar and to-do lists? Or do you want something more entertainment-centric, capable of controlling your music or streaming services? Perhaps you're after a virtual assistant for your smart home, able to control your lights, heating, and security systems. Each virtual assistant has its strengths and weaknesses in these areas, so it's crucial to identify what you need most from your virtual assistant. Lastly, don't forget to consider privacy. Virtual assistants are always listening, and different companies have different policies on how they handle your data. So, be sure to do your research and pick an assistant that aligns with your comfort level when it comes to privacy. In conclusion, choosing the right virtual assistant is a personal decision that should be based on your device compatibility, personal preferences, specific needs, and privacy considerations. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all virtual assistant. The right virtual assistant for you depends on your specific needs and preferences. Virtual assistants have already changed our lives, but what does the future hold? In the ever-evolving realm of technology, the potential for virtual assistants is vast. We're moving towards an era where these digital companions will be more personalized than ever before. Imagine having a virtual assistant that knows your preferences down to the last detail. From your favorite music to your go-to takeout order, the technology driving voice recognition is also set to improve dramatically. Soon, assistants will be able to understand not just what we're saying, but how we're saying it. They'll pick up on subtle cues in our tone, our emotions, even our hesitation. This will allow them to respond in ways that are more nuanced and human-like. Virtual assistants of the future might also anticipate our needs before we even express them, making our lives more streamlined and efficient. The future of virtual assistants looks promising, with even more ways to make our lives easier on the horizon.